Reverend Graylan Hagler is the senior pastor of Plymoth Congregational United Church of Christ in Washington, D.C., and the immediate past president of Pastors for Racial and Social Economic Justice. He's a longtime social justice advocate and active in the Palestine Solidarity Movement. Reverend Hagler. Thank you.
Thank you. It's good to again be here with you and to see you on this misty morning standing here in front of the Lincoln Memorial. And one of the things I just want to reiterate, because I think it needs to be lifted up over and over again, the reasons that you are here, why you stand together and why you continue to witness on this Memorial Day weekend and now into this Tuesday. You're standing for the dismantlement of the U.S. empire at home and abroad. You demand that you close U.S. bases on foreign soil and bring the troops home. You demand a ban to nuclear weapons and that we redirect the Pentagon budget, money for education, health care, infrastructure, and sustainable green energy, and not for war. Dismantle corporate greed of our government, corporate control of our government. We need to do that more now than ever before. Dismantle the school to prison military pipeline, and stop the persecution of immigrants and migrants and refugees, end sexism and gender discrimination in the military, respect and honor First Nation sovereignty and treaties, end racism and racist violence. That is a list that we stand for because we stand for peace, but peace that comes with justice. Right. Whatever happened, happened, so I'm going to talk with my outside voice if that's okay. And I hope that you can hear me loud and clear, because we're standing in front of this memorial. And this memorial that stands for someone who lived and died in the midst of the Civil War. And we are now in the midst of another Civil War. We were in the midst of a civil war in the 1960s when the country was at war in Vietnam, and when we were struggling at home around civil rights, and when we were struggling at home around doing away with the chauvinistic sexism that existed in the culture. And we came through that civil war and we said that there needs to be decency and respect for all human beings. And here we are again in the midst and on the throes of a new civil war, a civil war where the most reprehensible forces in the country and in the world want to do something with this country and take us back to a negative place, take us back to a racist place, take us back to a sexist place, take us back where corporations control everything about the United States of America and the world. And so we stand up for justice and peace. We will not let them have it. We will not let them take this country away from us. We are people of goodwill and conscience. And it was important to be here at the MLK Memorial yesterday to stand up and read the speech of April 4th, 1967. To read that speech and to allow all of the tourists coming in there to understand that we're not here to continue to go and honor militarism and violence and imperialism, but we're here to stand up for justice, because you are the ones that have served. You are the ones who have been there. You are the one that stand up and say there's a hypocrisy going on. And that hypocrisy will not be on our watch. And we're going to stand up and witness, even if the country doesn't want to hear right now, because they will hear you if you continue to stand. God bless you, and continue to stand.